What's up, everyone? My name is Midnight Strike 3625, welcoming you back to another classic review. So, if this doesn't work out so well and she doesn't last throughout the entire review, I will jump cut it and hopefully it'll work this time. So, what am I going to be reviewing today? Well, none other than my first ever GameCube review. We'll review for a game on the GameCube, Mario Kart Double Dash. Now, it should be noted that this is one of my favorite games of all time in the specifically tiny window that I've been able to play it. I actually got it beginning of this year, end of last year, and it's already one of my favorite games of all time, specifically because of how cartoony it is, its arcadey style controls, and its really awesome power-ups, and of course its level variation in the fact that there is tons of stuff to do here, even if you don't really like the racing genre as a whole, kind of like myself. I don't really, pride myself on my abilities in racing games. Don't really enjoy them that much, except for the ones where you can add really cool car customizations, but that is for a different topic video. So, with this review right here, this game is freaking unbelievably awesome. It's got a lot of characters, a lot of variation in style. Each character has their own power-up that you have a chance of getting. Bowser has his really giant, really big shell. The baby characters have the ball and chain, and the chain chomp, I should say, and just a lot of other really cool power-ups that are unique to every character. So, a lot of characters, like before, like in the previous games, have their own weight class, but unlike Mario Kart 64, if you tap A in the beginning, you can actually activate a boost. Or I should say, if you tap A right when the start screen enters. So, Baby Sydney, riding in the back of the cart. One of the game's most innovative and advertised features lies right on the cover. Instead of one per cart, you can now carry two people per cart. And this is an innovation simply because of the fact that now you've opened up the window to either play with co-op or you can play against each other in races, and you can choose not one but two of your favorite characters, and two is mostly better than one all the time. So with this addition, there's a lot of changes that have been made, especially to the core design of the gameplay. You can no longer hop, you can no longer get the abilities that you could get from hopping in the previous games, and there's a lot of other things to go along with that. There's a lot of other modes in battle mode, especially. Here, I'm going to get a toy here so she doesn't fuss. There's a lot of other battle modes as well. This is actually the only game that lets you choose from separate battle modes. There's 3 different battle modes that you can choose from. All of them are fundamentally different, and all of them have a Super Mario Sunshine and GameCube theme. One of my favorite areas to explore is actually the Nintendo GameCube. One of my favorite battle arenas, because you can fight on top of a giant Nintendo GameCube. And she's pulling at my PlayStation controllers, so back up. You can fight on top of a giant Nintendo GameCube. What more could you want? It's an awesome game. It's very short on the story, very light, but hey, you know what? Who needs it? It's a tournament-based kind of game, or a Grand Prix-based game, where you go between 3 to 4 different maps or different tracks and try to best them all. So it's very fun, very innovative. I love the crap out of it. This game also added drifting into the mix, which is actually very awesome, very fun, and it adds in a lot of strategy. Like, you actually have to drift way before the turn even comes up, way before you even get to the turn. So you gotta strategize when you're supposed to drift, and it can get you a major advantage in the actual race itself. So there is that. It's a very fun game. I'm probably going to give it a 9.8 out of 10. I was thinking of giving it a 10 out of 10, but it doesn't have as much polish as I would like, and really that's the only downside. So one of my favorites, 9.8 out of 10. It's my favorite game in the Mario Kart franchise. This is Midnight Strike 3625, and Sydney telling you to keep calm and rock on.